What is that? What the oh my God. What's up, guys? Matt Tolbers, just out in the middle of the woods, 3 hours north of where I live in Minnesota. So we're way up here. We're up where all the wolves and black bears and all those big animals are in Minnesota. I'm actually in this like campground in this national forest, and there's literally nobody here. So I found the best spot in the whole campground. It's like really secluded. Didn't even have to pay for it, and it's already got a fire pit and picnic table. So as you can see, I got my little tarp set up here. I'm all good to go. Got my little candle going. Got my thermocell going. There's a few mosquitoes out here, but it seems like this is kind of working. On my last video, I was with Joel camping, and I set this up for the first time, and I had it really loose, and the wind started really kicking up, and this poles on this thing started hopping. I was like, oh God, this thing's gonna fly off. So I really strapped down tight. At least if we do get some high winds, it should be good to go. Tonight, I'm gonna obviously lay this seat down flat, and then I'll put up my cot and get ready for bed. But this is my setup for chilling. until tonight when I go to bed. Got the seats pushed up all the way, got my ice cold water here. If you can see, this thing suction cups super hard. It's like one of those really aggressive suction cups. So you want to make sure you clean the surface, push really hard, and then you push this down so it like sucks in even tighter. Well, the other thing I need to do is put my little lantern. This thing's really strong structurally because of those metal poles. So put that lantern in here, and because it's like kind of white, it's like a reflective under here, so it like puts the light down in here really nice at night. All right, I clipped it up there. I couldn't do it one-handed, but you know, I turn it on tonight. Low. There's high. We'll be ready to go for tonight. But you can see it's clipped on there nice and safe. I don't have to worry about it dropping on my head. And then they do have these other little clips in the corners too, so you could clip something in there if you wanted to. See, this just goes right through this little metal hole here. And then there's like a little metal thing on this pole, and then I just kind of stuck it in there. So it holds it real good on there. And you can see how the metal poles just go in here, and there's clips along the top. I was thinking about bringing some firewood, but it was so wet. I wasn't sure if it was gonna like rain a lot. Looks like they got some big logs over there, but those are soaked, so there's no way that's sliding. Here's a little picnic table over here. You can see where I set my temperature gauge right here. You can tell these people put this little stick up here, and they put some like those fly traps or whatever, which are soaked. But here's a little area I'm in. You can tell there's like a little trail. Well, I didn't do this, but you can tell people purposely like cut branches here. Like look at, you can see they cut half of it on both sides, but you can see they did that quite a bit of trees down here. I think they don't want people coming through here, I guess. Look how beautiful this is though. Northern Minnesota, man, out where all the big animals are. We got a little bit heavier of rain now. It's still like a sprinkle, but it's not mist anymore. It's actually like light rain. I don't know if you can even hear it or even see it, but it's coming down. I'm nice and dry under here though. Perfection. These burgers were a little fatty, got some grease, so we're gonna clean up here quick before the bears come. Our squirrel friend's definitely not scared of me. Buddy, hi. He's like, I don't know, bro. He's like, back up, bruh. He actually was, or either him or another squirrel was up in these trees up here. They were knocking stuff. I could hear it hitting the top of the moonshade. They're having some fun out here, but at least I got the moonshade keeping me from getting acorns and little pieces of branches to the dome. Well, we're cleaned back up like nothing happened, but we got some grease and garbage. So I did see a little garbage over there away from the van. So let's go throw this trash away here to hopefully lessen the chance of a bear or raccoons or whatever coming over here. At the campground 10, which is the best one in my opinion. What if they get animals in here? At least it has a top. No raccoons? Thank God. Don't want nothing jumping out at us. But yeah, still nobody here, dude. See, this is what I came in and I read everything, but see, this campground is available to use as no fee service. So originally, you'd, obviously get your little envelope, get your little envelope and pay, and then you'd have your Dropbox thing. But you can see that's not even closed up. They took that off. I definitely brought some cash, expecting I was gonna have to pay. So pretty happy. There's the entrance right there, and my campground is just right back here. So like I said, I think it's the best one for sure. You can see campground, public water access. So we're gonna go check out this water. Well, here's the lake, guys. It's so foggy out. Looks beautiful. It's so quiet out here. Hope you can see over there. You guys can see here's some more of the lake. I want some rain. Let's get them some thunderstorms. Let's see how well that moonshade handles. It just blows off. That would suck, but I got it strapped pretty good. I think it'd have to be some pretty high winds to take that thing off. So, and we're kind of protected by trees, so I think we'd be okay as long as the tree doesn't fall on it. It's actually like light rain now. You can't really see it. Sometimes video doesn't pick up rain very well unless it's like absolutely pouring. But hopefully you can hear it. Let me put it close to the awning thing. You can see the rain through it. That's weird. But yeah, it's coming down a little bit now. It tends to run off this spot right here if I can focus on it. Yeah, hopefully get some heavy rain. That'd be sweet. I'm sure a majority of you guys know, seems like a lot of you guys watch Steve Wallace that watch my channel. But yeah, shout out to Steve Wallace. It's really sad his wife passed away. Beautiful wife. I never got to see her because she didn't want to be on video, which is totally understandable. It's not for everybody. But it sounds like she just passed away in her sleep, unexpected. And it was definitely a shock to me and I'm sure everybody else. So prayers for Steve Wallace and his family. And just pray God just comforts him and gets him through these times. And he continues pushing on in life and has a very blessed rest of his life. So just repping his little shirt, hunker down. So make sure you support Steve Wallace. Maybe go get one of his shirts or something like that. Yeah, send prayers his way and just want to give him a little shout out. Well, light is getting a little bit lower. I brought in the stuff that I'm going to bring in. I'm going to leave that tripod. I'm going to bring in my water, obviously, but and my bear mace. But the rest of it, we're going to put the candle out here pretty soon and yeah, look at all the safety we got. We got cords here. We got a tripod there. Cords. I got my chair, so nobody's getting in here. I'm gonna be safe in the van. I don't think I'm gonna actually put the window shades on tonight because there's nobody out here. Once I shut this up and turn off the lights and go to bed, it's like you will not be able to see inside unless you have a really bright flashlight and you like walk up and aim it right inside. My phone is making it look brighter than it is, but it's getting dark, dude. Northern Minnesota. Some big boys out here. I'm not in Steve Wallace neck of the woods where there's grizzlies, but there's some big black bears, which we got wolves too. So, and I know there's other big animals too, but those are the main ones. I hear a car. And it's late, guys. It's almost dark. Who's back here? First visitor, huh? Late night. You know how you feel safe in the dark in the middle of the woods? That's how. Put one in the chamber. Guys, look how dark it is out here. I don't know if my phone's making it look brighter, but it's super dark. The candle's the only thing out here. Like, you can super see the candle because it's so dark. Look at that. It just shows how dark it is actually out here. I'm starting to hear some weird sounds. Like, I think I've heard, like, kind of like something howling type thing, but it's, like, super far away. It's actually starting to rain again here, so I think I'm going to head into the van for the night, and let's relax in there, and hopefully it rains. It'll be sweet. Oh no, freaking big bug came in here. That's what I didn't want. They see that light. One of those, mosquito eaters. had to have gotten it. Thick. Those big mosquito eaters, and then another mosquito flew in right after. Maybe I should have let them live, right? Killed the mosquitoes. You know what you do once you get inside the safe van? Feels good to be back in the safe van. So far, I'm loving this solo trip. It's just a very fun experience. Very, very fun experience. I'm going to be doing a lot of going really far north. So you guys are going to have some sweet videos coming soon. And like I said, I got new camera setups and drones and all sorts of cool stuff coming. Just kind of working with what I have right now. I just have my iPhone and older GoPro, but I have a new GoPro and going to be getting a new drone and my new camera and all that, which will be way better in low light. Going to wind down a little bit here, and if anything cool happens, I'll let you guys know. And otherwise, I'm really looking forward to some thunderstorms. Hopefully tomorrow, have some coffee, a little breakfast, and have some thunderstorms. That will be sick. You can feel that wind really good. Just chilling. Got the boots off. Oh, it feels so good. Everything feels so far away. I could scoot the table closer, but I'm just winding down. I'm gonna be setting on my cot here and stuff pretty soon. So glad you guys are hanging out with me. I have those in the morning. Those are actually really good. I had 2 of them already, so I can have some coffee in the morning. It's gonna be fun, guys. We're gonna have a good time. So I got some breakfast in there. I didn't bring any more buns or anything for more burgers, but oh well. Just make sure, don't limit God. Imagine yourself successful. And some people might take that in the wrong way, but just read it for yourself. Trust me, God is good, man. God does not want us in poverty or lack or anything. Forgot, even though I don't have the shades on it, or the window shades on, I still have these. Are these gonna do much? No, but I guess it'll make it a little bit harder to see it. I feel better with them on. Grab my flashlight out just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I gotta go turn my game camera on. Well, we're going back outside, guys. We thought we were safe in the van for the rest of the night. We gotta go check the game camera. Nothing out here yet. Sketchy. Let's turn this bad boy on. You gotta check your surroundings before you get hunched over, right? You guys probably can't see anything. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Turn it to setup. I want to make sure it's on night mode. I think so. Right now it's on night mode. Right, let's get back inside. Shut that door. Don't want any bugs in. All right, hopefully we're done going outside for the night. Double lock. Guys, so I set up my bed. Sorry I didn't film it. I did not put the extensions on my cot. I just keep it nice and low. That way I got a little bit more privacy. You know, I don't have the window shades on. So we're nice and low. Got my nice King Chi 3-inch foam sleeping pad. Got my little thin summer sleeping bag. I don't think it's going to get too cold. Got my pillow there. And look at the angle of this nice fan. You know how good that's going to feel. Ooh. And yeah, so that's kind of my setup. You know, got my little, it's the temperature it says currently. It actually feels a little warm in here, 70. So it's 62 out. I left this seat up because I figure that way tomorrow night I'll have the bed set up and I'll still be able to come in here tomorrow and sit down on the chair if I need to and relax during the thunderstorm. Oh, it feels so good to lay down. This is really comfy. And I'm kind of angled down a little bit, so obviously my head's higher, but it actually feels very comfortable. But you'd be surprised what you can do in one of these vans, man, because of the seats folding flat. It's like, I'm ready to go tomorrow. Got my little table still. I mean, I can make the setup better than this or a little bit cleaner, but this will be fine. Look at that fan. Got my little accent lights. We're nice and low, so once we turn the lights off, nothing's seeing us in here. I don't know if I ever showed you guys, but I actually do have a TV in here. I just never use it, so I could like play DVDs, or I could actually hook it up, I think, to like Sorry if you can't see, but there's like connections to hook it up to like a PlayStation or Xbox or whatever right there. So technically I could watch TV, but I'm not much of a TV person, so I don't. My first van camping video, I actually watched Jurassic Park, I think Lost World in here. Yeah, I'm not much of a TV guy, so I never watch TV unless it's the Vikings. I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, but other than that, I just don't watch TV. It's just not my thing. All right, guys, well, I'm getting a little tired here, so I'm gonna crawl into the sleeping bag and hit the hay. So we'll be dealing with that thunderstorm tomorrow, but for tonight, as long as nothing messes with the van and I can just fall asleep, I'll see you guys in the morning. Guys, there's like a weasel or something. It just did something to my van, I think. Where'd it go? It was like under my... Oh, it's right there. I don't know if it ran under or what that was. It sounded kind of weird. I hope he didn't do anything to the van. He might have just bumped his head into it or something. And then I looked and he was like right there. All right, guys, it definitely wasn't a weasel. It's either like a marten or like a mink or something like that. A weasel's like really small. It was like more of the size of like a beaver, but it didn't look like a beaver. You know, I only saw it for a few seconds and it was dark, and I'm not like super good with those type of animals. I honestly like never see them, but up here in northern Minnesota, they're probably more popular. Let's go check this game camera, see if it picked anything up. What the Oh my God. Something massive is down here, dude. Oh my gosh. Time to get the bear mace out. There's water somewhere. Holy crap, that got my heart going. There's a huge animal somewhere down here. Something was just like heard me, obviously, because it's like super quiet out here and I've obviously been in the van for hours. Then it sounded like it just dipped through water. Like it was huge. Hopefully I didn't say a swear word or anything. I got a little nervous there. Bro, it was super quiet and all of a sudden it was like... And that was a big animal. That was at least a deer at minimum. Deer, bear, wolf, something of that size, because that was a lot of noise. I don't even think a coyote could make that much noise, dude. There's a rabbit. There's a rabbit. Oh, there's all sorts of creatures out here, dude. There he goes. You see him, guys? Look at him. That's a big rabbit, dude. He's just out there chilling, dude. He didn't even see me in the van. I think he just ran right under the van, too. That's cool. I don't know if that's the same type of rabbit where I am. It seemed like it was jumping different. It's like bigger. I don't know if you call that a jackrabbit or what. I could be incorrect on that. I literally just hopped in this van. I don't want to even turn the light on yet because I can see out better when the light's not on and they can't see me. So that rabbit's still sitting there. He doesn't see me because these windows are kind of tinted. Animals are running around. I'm just watching them from my dark little cage. I don't think it picked anything up, guys. It should have definitely picked up that mink or whatever. I think I have the setting on too like difficult. I think I need to go to like a low. But like you can see where it picked up where I was like getting out of the car to come get it. But I don't know if that little animal is too far away or... But see, I have it on medium. I think I'm going to put it on high. It might wear down the battery more because it might trigger it more often. But I don't really care because I'm trying to pick that up, dude. I should have got that mink or whatever on film. This must have been it. That must have been it. What is that? What is that, bro? A mink? I'm going to lay low because I want them to get closer. Animals out here like seem to be like a little different than where I'm from. At least like the rat. We have rabbits everywhere, but these ones seem a little bit different. I could be incorrect, but I've never seen like a mink or whatever that is. You guys tell me in the comments what that was. I mean, even the squirrels look a little bit different up here. It's cool. Coffee time. Best time in the morning. Squirrels are up here making noises again. out there having themselves a good old time. At some point I do want to walk down here and try to figure out what water that large animal is running through, because it sounded super close. You know what I was thinking? What if that little sound I heard, that little dink sound I heard, what if that was a rabbit running from that mink or whatever that was, and it kind of like ran under the van and made a dink or whatever as it hit its head or whatever? Because when I looked out, that little mink thing was like right there, and then he like went that way, and I caught him at the last second way over there. So it's almost like he was chasing the rabbit or something like that, because not too long later, remember, I saw that rabbit come out through here, and then he was sitting over here for a while, like he was like cleaning himself off or something, and then we saw that little like mink thing come back down that trail, and then he kind of like whipped around back here like he's hunting it or something, like he could smell it. I don't know, I was just thinking about that. Going for the double. That's right, cup of happiness. Morning and cheers, guys. Probably not morning when you're watching this, but just pretend it's morning. We'll go see if we can find where that water was, wherever that big animal was. The reason I kind of want to see where that is, because I want to see if I can see some tracks, like in the mud. Be sweet to, you know, I just like to know what stuff is. That would be cool. It's like a bear or like a wolf track. That would be sweet. You know, I always think, oh, it's probably just a deer, but sometimes it's not. So especially up here, there's like bigger animals, and it's like the trees and stuff are different. I can't remember, like there's certain types of forests. I don't know the names of the different types of forests, like the woods and the prairie land and the whatever. Well, Minnesota has like all three, like they all combine in Minnesota. So we get like all the different ones. And up here, it's like a different type of terrain than where I'm at. So like things are just a little bit different up here, and the animals seem a little bit different up here too. So it's really cool. It'd be cool to have a fire, but it's so wet out here and we got storms coming, so it's like whatever. Go take a quick walk and see if we can find any water, like where that big animal ran through the water. I swear it sounded like it was right down this way a little bit. Had some ducks. They saw me from way. Oh, we got some. Dang! I wish I had my drone. Look at that. You guys see those swans way over there? I don't want to mess with them, but it'd be cool to get a look at this. It would be a sweet shot with the drone. Oh, there's some more swans. You probably can't see them, but they're like back through there. Guys, all these trees are going to be changing super beautiful colors here, probably in like less than a month, because they're already starting to. I don't know if you can tell on camera, like they're starting to have a hint of yellow on some of them. And on my way up here, I saw a little bit of red. There's a couple red ones. The colors on the leaves always change. Well, last year at least, they changed like a month earlier than they did where I live. And I only live like 3 hours south of here. But for some reason, even 3 hours difference, the trees change like a month earlier than where I am. It's kind of crazy. See if we can see any fish. That'd be cool. Look at these little lily pads. You can tell there's some deer right there.
Ooh, I don't want to walk through all that mud here, so it's just close. I'm gonna get to those lily pads, but look at that. Is that, I don't know, that's gotta be, man, that's big. Is that a wolf? Or, I mean, it could be a dog, obviously, but that looks like a wolf. That's too big for a coyote, dude. Coyotes are like really small. That looks like some kind of wolf or something of that size. Definitely not no track expert, but I've seen enough now, enough of the coyotes, at least the coyotes where I am, and they're pretty tiny. Up here is where there's actually wolves. It seems like, I guess, like not many like wolves and coyotes stick together. So like if there's wolves in the area, there's probably not going to be any coyotes. And then if there's not wolves, then obviously coyotes will do well, but that's big. That's a big track right there. Well, starting to get some super light sprinkles. There is a pretty big storm just south of me a little bit that I don't think I'm going to get much of that one. The main storm is coming later, but I might get some of it, so we'll see if it starts raining here. Is that a woodpecker? The sun's kind of out currently. There's like little birds just popping up everywhere. All sorts of cool birds, honestly. Little guy right here. They're all over. Like I said, some noisy dirt bikes ripping around. A couple of them. I knew people were going to start coming out because it's Saturday and it's like really beautiful right now. But I'm sure once this storm starts coming, people will be getting out of here. A little chili mac with beef. A little watery. I put how much water they told me to, but... And then we're about to have this ice cream sandwich. I actually had the mint version of this. It's like a dry ice cream sandwich, but it tastes really good. So I have this vanilla one and see how it tastes.
Yeah, pretty good. Chili mac with beef. Get a little protein.
So it looks like a regular one, obviously, just not cold. The other one was broken last time I had it. Ooh, it's not even broken. At least it keeps its flavor. That's kind of cool. I don't know how they do stuff like this. Like they take a real one and they just like somehow put it in something and it dries it out. I don't know. You guys probably know. We got a bee over here. Get out of here, bro. I haven't really opened this side of the van much yet. Here, might as well come on the sunny side and grab myself a little, ooh, there's a lot of water in here. I'm gonna have to drain some of that water out. It's gonna get all over this meat.
The van's so dirty it looks like salt. Like that's what it looks like in winter.
So this is what we got left for ice. Let's see it. So we still got quite a bit of ice in there. It's still definitely cold in there, so hopefully it'll last us till tomorrow. It'd be nice to keep all those burgers.
These are one of the only like energy drinks I really drink anymore. Celsius, I think it's called. Oh, this is really cold. Sitting in that ice.
I know I said mink. Is it a fisher? That thing I saw? I don't know. I looked that up. They're out here too, so kind of looks like a fisher. I don't know, not like a fisherman, but there's these like little yellow dots on, you know, you can see quite a few trees here. I would assume, does that mean they're gonna cut these trees down, or it kind of sucks? These little things are definitely not working anymore. They're so wet. Like I tried to touch it with like a little needle and a little pine needle, and it definitely was not sticking. So they have done their time. I'll probably throw them in the trash here when I leave tomorrow if I remember. It's a good thing about Minnesota is like we do have a small window where there's a bunch of mosquitoes, you know, and you get your gnats and all that stuff and flies. Mainly only about 2 months of really like thick mosquitoes, and then like they just start thinning out real quick. Like there was not even that many mosquitoes anymore, and it's, you know, the middle of September, whereas I'm sure in some states there's still tons of mosquitoes and stuff like that out here. So like ticks and stuff like that, like you only see them for a short period of time, so it's kind of nice. Oh, he's like, what the heck is that? He just saw my little camera. That's funny. Bro's checking me out. He's like, I ain't scared of you, bro. The squirrels are probably sick of waiting me out. They're like, dude, I'm done with this. Like, I'm going down there and getting some acorns or whatever they're eating. They're like, I can't wait any longer. He's just sitting here scoping us out. They're like, I'm taking a risk. Well, there's definitely somebody really mad. They were like, I could hear they were down by the water there. And then not long after that yelling, a truck came, and then the truck turned down. I could tell it went down into this campsite back there. But like I keep hearing, I heard cussing, like more yelling when he came over here. So hopefully everything's okay. A little chicken fried rice. Looks like that storm's getting closer here. So just enjoying this and still kind of read my book and stuff. Just relaxing right now. All right, guys, so kind of a change of plans. This storm looks like it's pretty serious. It's got like some pink and purple and all that in it. Looks like about an hour and 20 minutes or hour and 30 minutes it's going to be here. So my wife actually needs this van pretty early in the morning tomorrow, and I'm like 3 hours from our house. So I'm going to have to pack up probably before bright and leave. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to take down this little moonshade here, get everything inside of the van, and we're going to ride out this storm inside of the van. And it might be really high winds. I would like to test the moonshade out in this storm, but it looks pretty serious, and my wife needs the van, so I need to leave early, and I don't want to be packing up really early in the morning when it's still dark out here and all that. So let's pack this thing up and let's ride this storm out in the van. Well, that was easy. I'd say it probably takes you about 5 to 7 minutes to pack up, and that's by yourself, and doing it at a very just chill pace. You could obviously rush and probably do it in like 3 minutes if you really wanted to, but yeah, I really like this thing so far. I would have loved to really test it out into severe thunderstorm, but my wife really wants to use the van in the morning at like 10 a.m. She needs to leave, and I'm 3 hours away, so that means I gotta leave before it gets bright.
Woo, coffee in the woods at 6:15 p.m. Got my little thermostat going again. Well, we are now packed up and ready for the storm to hit. I'm actually gonna throw these things away here in a second. Super severe storms are probably best to be in a hard shell. An awning in a severe storm might not be good, and I might be happy that I put it away here in the next hour, so we'll find out. All right, well, I gotta take a little run, and we're gonna throw away all this trash here. So let's go. I don't know if anybody's here. The last vehicle left, I think that was the one that had a bunch of people that were really noisy for the last quite a few hours. Throw out the trash, use the bathroom. There actually is like an RV in the vehicle like over there, but those other noisy people left, so well, we're back in business. I moved back a little bit farther this time. I'm gonna turn this thing on and I'm gonna climb in the van. Mosquitoes are coming out. I do not have that thermocell on anymore. Auto record ready. Okay. I have it on sensitive high, so we'll see if she picks anything up tonight. I think I can check it. I should be able to check it from my phone tonight. Finally starting to rain. It's like a medium, kind of lightish medium rain right now, but it's picking up, and it looks like we're gonna be getting quite a bit of rain. So finally, it's literally like almost 9 p.m. I think it might even be 9 p.m. All right, now it's more of a medium rain. So let's chill in the van. Yeah, it's picking up. Oh, it's picking up. Finally, we've been waiting all day for this rain. This is the good life right here. Hopefully no hail. I hope no hail. I want some heavy rain. We haven't got to the heavy rain yet, but it's raining pretty good. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Once I get my real camera and real mic, this will be a lot better. Woo. She's raining pretty good right now. Our fire pit soap. Well guys, I just woke up. It's actually like 6:20 and my alarm was set for 5 a.m. So my alarm didn't even go off for some reason. I'm about to go out there, grab my game camera and get out of here. I was supposed to wake up at 5 a.m. My alarm didn't go off. All right, guys. Well, I got to use this phone for GPS to get home here in a minute. The windows are just finishing up defrosting. So, yeah, I had a good time. Hopefully you guys did too. Glad I packed up because now my moonshade's not soaking wet or any of my stuff. So that was awesome. Got some deer. Oh, it's mom and her baby. Oh, there's a bunch of deer, dude. I gotta be careful. It's okay, buddies. It's okay. Oh, there's so many deer. There's a deer right there, too.